Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a monthly favorites for April. You guys really seemed to like my March favorites last month, so I am going to do them again this month. The only thing that you guys wanted and you wanted me to add was some makeup fails. So this month I have some makeup fails to share with you guys. I will be sharing them towards the end of the video. So if you're here for something specific, then go ahead and check out the timestamps. I always have timestamps in the description box of my longer videos, but I am going to start off with my favorites. So before we jump on into the favorites, if you guys are new, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already so you can catch my new videos, and let's get started. So the first favorite is an older product, but I've been loving it lately for my gym days or my no makeup days. I really like to glow no matter what. So if I'm not wearing any makeup, I'm still going to put on a little bit of highlighter, and lately I've been using this NYX Bright Idea highlighter stick. This is in the shade Chardonnay Shimmer. So I've really been liking this to just pop onto my cheeks really fast, blend out with my finger, and then just go. So this is a really pretty golden champagne color, and if you guys were wondering, because sometimes I will Snapchat with no makeup but I'll still have a little bit of highlighter on, this is the product that I use and I've really been liking it, so I wanted to give it a little shout out. I have another rediscovery from the drugstore. I've been using this Maybelline Age Rewind concealer underneath my eyes lately, and I kind of just fell back in love with it. This is a new one. I found an old one in my drawer and I started using it, and I fell back in love with it because not only does it have a nice coverage, but it kind of dries to a powder finish. So the one that I have is in the shade Light Pale. So right now with my spray tan, it doesn't really match me, but when this fades, and it is fading, I will be able to use this again. But I did want to give this a mention because I have been wearing it on a daily basis underneath my eyes, and also just to balance out the color of my face on days where I don't want to wear foundation. So this is a great concealer, and if you haven't tried it already, I really do recommend it. So I have a couple lipstick favorites. I talked about these on my Snapchat. If you guys aren't following me on Snapchat already, you really should for more detailed products and just things that I'm loving. I don't always get to include everything in my YouTube videos, so if you really want to stay up to date with the makeup that I've been loving, go ahead and follow me there because I've been loving these for about a month now. This is my everyday lip combo. I'm wearing it today, and this is the ColourPop Lippy Stick and lip pencil in the shade Birdie. So the lip pencil is more matte. I'm wearing it today. It's the perfect pinky nude. I really like it. With or without a tan, it's a great color. Now, even though I talk about liquid lipstick a lot on my channel, it's not my favorite to wear out into the world on a daily basis because my lips will feel really dry and I don't like that. So if I'm going to the gym and I still want to wear lipstick, or if I'm going to work or just going out, I've been wearing this combination right here. Today I went to the gym this morning and I wore this lip liner, came back to film this video, and I'm wearing it again. And I actually think I used it down to the nub, so I need to sharpen it. But these are amazing. ColourPop is very affordable, and I really recommend this combination. A lot of you guys are always asking me about my favorite lip products and my favorite nude colors. So these right here are definitely my daily wear favorite nude lipsticks. Now I also have a liquid lipstick favorite, which means that I wear this either when I'm doing full glam or I'm filming. So lately I've been loving the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I did use one of them in a Get Ready With Me video that probably went up before this. I used a really bright pink color. I can't remember the name of it, but it was very pretty for spring. I'll go ahead and link that Get Ready With Me if you guys want to check that out. But my favorite nude color has been Child Star. So this is a beautiful pinky nude. You guys know, if you've been watching me, I'm obsessed with nudes. I can't get enough of them. And for those of you asking, I will be buying and reviewing the Kim Kardashian collab with Kylie Cosmetics because, hello, it's 4 nude lipsticks and they all look very similar, which if you ask my boyfriend, he will tell you my whole nude liquid lipstick collection looks the same. But they're different, we all know that. But this is a beautiful example of the perfect pinky nude, and I wear this whenever I do a full face of makeup or I film lately. So because I spray tanned this month, I actually had a chance to use some of the foundations in my collection that I haven't been able to use because they've been too dark for me. So I discovered a love for the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Mine is in the shade Y335, so this was way too dark for me. This is probably going to be my summer foundation because it matched my dark spray tan perfectly. So this was beautiful. I loved the coverage. It reminded me a lot of my favorite LA Girl foundation. So I don't really feel like you need to go buy the expensive one. I do love the LA Girl one, but I feel like this worked really beautifully. It was a favorite of mine for the month, so I did want to mention it. So next up, I have two setting powders to share with you guys. I've been loving two in the month of April. One is very affordable and the other one is a little bit pricey, so I will start off with the more affordable one. I'm sure all of you guys have heard about this. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. I have been using this on a daily basis, even when I'm not doing a full face of makeup, because this does not leave a white cast. It's not super drying. I feel like it's everything that you want out of a powder. So I've really been loving it. I have been using it every time I do my makeup. It's a really great setting powder and it's very affordable, so definitely recommend this powder. Now, since I have been playing around with powders, some high-end, some more affordable, I do have a high-end one that I kind of fell in love with this month. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation. Mine is in the shade Fair. It still works for me with my tan because it kind of blends out to be a translucent color, at least the way that I use it. This will set your foundation without making you look cakey. So I feel like it's a very good powder. It's definitely more pricey, but it's a higher quality powder. So my next favorite is a blush from Sigma Beauty. I can't believe I have not tried this sooner. I feel like everyone I watch has talked about this at some point, but I was lucky enough to be gifted this at IMATS. So this is the Aura powder. It's called a face powder, but to me it's a blush. And this is in the shade Cor de Rosa. So this is a beautiful rosy blush. Look how beautiful this is. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can really see it today, but I've been loving blush so much lately. So I had to mention this because this is one of the only blushes that gives me that perfect flush of color. It doesn't look unnatural, but it also gives just enough color to my face to make me look more lively. So I've really been loving this, and I discovered it in April. So this is brand new to me. It's probably going to become a lifelong favorite. So the next product that I have to mention is probably the coolest product that I have in this video. This is from Lorac Cosmetics. It's from their Disney Pirates of the Caribbean collection. This is their highlighting palette, and you guys, it is so stunning. I have always loved Lorac's highlighters. They are so buttery and they're just so beautiful and pigmented. But this I just love because it has 4 beautiful colors for highlight that work for me, and it also has some blushes. So I'm obsessed. I love these. They're so pigmented. You can't go wrong with the Lorac highlighters. I haven't tried the eyeshadow palette yet, but I have been using this and I know that I love it. I also mentioned the lip duos in a previous video. I love those too. Hopefully I will use the eyeshadow palette soon and give you guys some feedback on my other social media, but I definitely love this, and if it is still available, I will list it down below with everything else. So I have 2 more favorites. I'll try to get through them pretty quickly and then we'll move on to my makeup fails. I did mention this in my Aurora Glow Kit video. These are the Lemonhead Space Jam glitters. This is in the shade Midnight Society. And I don't know if you can see them, but I have a couple stars near the tail of my eyeliner today, and they are dug out of this. So the Midnight Society one has cute little stars in it, and it has holographic silver glitter in it. So I really like this one. I think it's really on trend. It's holographic, but it's also glitter, 2 things that are very popular right now. I also have 3 other shades, and I love those as well. But this one has been my favorite, and I did pick mine up from forever21.com. Online, I don't think you can get them in store, but if you can, that's really cool, and maybe I'll check next time I'm at the mall. But I did buy mine online and I love it so much, so I wanted to mention it again. So my next favorite is a strong favorite because you guys know If you've been watching me, I love my Ardell Studio Effects Wispy Lashes, but I found another favorite lash. So these are from Coco Lashes, and these are in the style Goddess. I bought these at IMATS, and I am in love, you guys. As long as I'm wearing black eyeliner, because these kind of have a thicker band, these have been my favorite lashes. I wore them in my Aurora Glow Kit video again. The look with the glitter tears that I put on my Instagram, these were the lashes I was wearing, and they're just so stunning. They're like the most fluttery, beautiful lashes that I own. I do have a few more from this brand that I haven't tried yet, which I'm sure I will love, but this style in particular just called out to me, and it's just so beautiful, and I'm so glad that I have them. So if you guys haven't checked out these Coco lashes, I highly recommend them. Okay, so it is time to move on to some makeup fails. Now, both of these are very unfortunate because they are from brands that I love. I know and love so many of these brands' products, so it's nothing against the brand. I still love a lot of their products. I just had not the greatest experience with both of these. So I'm going to start off with the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer Foundation. Now, you guys know I love Amazing Cosmetics. They have amazing primers. They have a really great concealer that I use to carve out underneath my eyebrow, but this foundation was just a fail for me. I thought that this was going to have amazing coverage. I thought that it was going to be so good, but it just doesn't work out for me. This gives a very thin, light coverage, but it's also very streaky. I tried applying it with a beauty blender, I tried applying it with a brush, and this is just a huge fail for me. It did not work at all. I don't want to even try it again. I'm so sorry to Amazing Cosmetics. You guys know I love you. I would definitely suggest reformulating and trying again, because this I don't think has worked out for anybody that I've seen. Tati did a video on this and she didn't like it either. I really trust her opinion, so if she couldn't make it work, I don't feel like I can. So this is definitely a fail. Okay, so this next product is really going to come to a shock to some of you if you don't follow me on Snapchat or Twitter, but I did address this problem over there, so it might not be the first time you hear about it. But I have an issue with my Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. Now, it's not a huge issue. I'm not saying it is. I still love this product. I love the powders, but there is something going on with my Glow Kit that I did want to talk about on YouTube, but I didn't want to go make a full dedicated video about it. But it is kind of concerning. So the first thing you need to know is, one, no, I've never touched this product with any wet water, Fix Plus, nothing like that. I store all of my palettes, all my glow kits in the same drawer. It's cool, it's dry, and there's no reason for this to be happening. I take care of my makeup. None of my other products have had this problem. So when I first bought this glow kit, obviously I reviewed it. I showed it to you guys on camera, on Instagram, on Snapchat, and nothing was wrong with it. But now I'll show you a close-up. My palette seems to be leaking some sort of oil substance into the packaging, and some of you are saying maybe it's glue, but I don't think it's glue based on where it's forming. I think it's some kind of oil or preservative or something inside the powder is seeping out of the powder and onto the palette, and this is definitely a vanity problem. You guys have been asking me if the powders still perform, and they are. They're still beautiful, they're still performing, but my concern is that if the oil that is supposed to be inside the product is leaking out of the product, I don't know how long this palette is really going to last. So I feel like an issue like this is probably going to affect the shelf life. I don't know if some of us got a bad batch. A lot of you guys on Snapchat and Twitter have sent me pictures of the same thing happening to your glow kit. And also the same thing happening to your Aurora Glow Kit. So I do have a little oil spot like this that was on my Aurora Glow Kit when I first got it. So my concern is that a few weeks later, just like what happened with this one, I'm gonna open my Aurora kit and it's gonna look like this. So I know it might not be a big deal to some people, and some people probably won't even speak out on it because you're not on camera or you're not photographing your palette, which I understand, but as a beauty YouTuber, as someone who wanted to take pictures of my products, it's kind of disappointing to have this like nasty oil spilling out and messing up the palette. I did email Anastasia. I haven't heard anything back. I got a generic response telling me that my email has been forwarded to the correct team. So we will see what happens. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, if the team thinks that this won't affect the longevity of the powder, it says it's supposed to have a 12-month lifespan. And then I guess there's nothing I can do about it. But for vanity reasons, for like photographing reasons, I'm not happy because I can no longer take photos of this and like, because it's really gross looking. And a lot of you guys were like, is that mold? Like, that's disgusting. And I certainly hope it's not mold, and I hope it's not affecting my health or anything, but it's just gross. So it made its way into the fails because this is a packaging fail, a product like ingredient fail. It's definitely a fail, so I had to mention it in my fails. And you guys, let me know if it's happening to you. I know a lot of you guys it's not happening to, so that's great. I'm happy for you, but don't discredit me because it's happening to me, because it's happening to a lot of people and it's gross. Like, you can't deny it's gross. But yeah, that wraps up the makeup fails for April. So we reached the end of this video. I hope that my makeup favorites and fails helped you guys out, and I hope that you guys found this video to be interesting. If you did like it and you want me to keep incorporating fails into my favorites videos, then please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. I will be looking for your discussion in the comments below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all of your support on everything that I do. I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.